And now, from the LeGrand High School, it's another edition of the Tyler Jones Show. Here's your host, Tyler Jones. Welcome to this Monday edition of the Tyler Jones Show. We're here again from LeGrand High School. We're going to bring on one guest today. He's been on this show before. Probably remember his name. You'll remember this for a while. Please welcome Troy Williams. Let's move here. Okay, Troy, we're going to talk about a couple things going on around the world. First, the NFL Combine. Cam Newton ran 4.58. Wasn't even in the top 3 of quarterbacks. It's that speed that people went over that said was amazing. Now it's not. It's just as average for an NFL quarterback. Is that going to hurt him in the NFL?
No, I don't think so. He'll still get picked in the top 10 as a #1 quarterback. I think he'll be the first or second to get picked as a quarterback.
A lot of people right now are debating Blaine Gabbert or Cam Newton. We've seen what Blaine Gabbert did at Missouri. He looks like the most pro-ready quarterback in all of college football. Who would you take, Blaine Gabbert or Cam Newton?
I'd probably take Cam Newton because he has a better overall than the other quarterback, and Cam Newton's bigger and stronger than the other one.
Okay, now we look to the NBA. A lot of teams are progressing. Oklahoma City, they made some changes. Kendrick Perkins, they don't get for another week. Portland, they struggled last night, but they did show a lot of good signs with new power forward Gerald Wallace. And you said last week that you thought Gerald Wallace was a good asset for Portland. Who is tending in? Who's going to develop faster of all these teams that made these trades?
The Knicks, because they beat one of the top teams in the NBA. And the way Carmelo, Chauncey, and Stoudemire were working together yesterday, they did great.
Yeah, what he's talking about there is last night the New York Knicks took on the Miami Heat, and New York went on to beat Miami 91-86, and they led the entire game and played pretty well. Lastly, Major League Baseball. Spring training has opened up now. They're playing ball. A lot of teams. The Phillies played the Yankees yesterday, and the Yankees did well. And the Phillies started out, they played the University of Florida State once. I mean, all these teams, we've seen that Philadelphia has a great pitching staff. St. Louis, as we talked about last week, is short Adam Wainwright. Who is the favorite to win the World Series in 2011?
This year, I think the Phillies are going to win because how good their pitching rotation is and all the elite players that they have.
The key thing that Philadelphia did was they brought in Cliff Lee. Now, Cliff Lee, he did play in Philadelphia before. Now, in a city of Philly cheesesteaks, what does a guy like Cliff Lee bring along with Roy Halladay and all those guys? In Philly cheesesteak town, what is it going to be for Cliff Lee? What does that mean that's going to make him different than any other player on the team?
I think that it's going to bring another great pitcher. They're going to have a better pitching rotation, and he has a great arm.
Well, that wraps up this edition of the Tyler Jones Show. Send in your emails, questions, and comments, all that stuff at drthunderjones@gmail.com. Watch this show on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow me along. Facebook.com/Tyler Thunder Jones. Twitter.com/Tyler Thunder J. All that's right there. And until next time, this is Tyler Jones saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.